Look, it looks like a mini chunk, and we're about to be teleported there.
Whoa.
This is so cool.
Haha!
Now we can build our homes here,
Yeah.
and we'll see who can do better.
How convenient that there's a dividing line.
Huh?
It will help us to know which areas are off limits. And I think you heard me, JJ. And now it's time to begin.
All right, let's make the best house we can. And we're gonna start by getting wood, because without it, we're not gonna make it. It's a good thing there's at least one tree to start with.
It's good to have Daddy on the team.
Yes.
Because he always gets things done so fast.
Sure. You won't lose with me. Now to the loot.
Haha!
Family, since we didn't have normal blocks, we will have to build a village out of dirt blocks. But don't worry, I think we'll still make a very beautiful village. It's all about finishing the job.
I don't think Mikey's gonna be any good.
Hey!
But that doesn't matter, because what matters is what we get.
Really?
Well, I think I'm more than ready. And I think the village looks really cool. We were able to make a house for everyone.
Yes!
So now it's just gonna take a while to set up. It's gonna take a lot of time, but that's okay.
Booyah!
I'm surprised you were able to build a village so quickly. Although we kind of did too. And by the way, do you have any extra blocks? I'd love to have them to make my village a lot prettier.
No, Mikey. If you want blocks, you better find them somewhere. I've got to start fixing up my house. And it's about time for me to start setting up the girls' house. That's why I bought a lot of new furniture.
JJ, and could you add more red elements in there? Because I really like having a lot of bright colors in a room.
Whoa!
Then I can start with the big red couch. I think it would be perfect here. And right in front of it would be the TV. And of course, we should have a painting corner.
It's beautiful. I can tell that you have a lot of money to put into your homes.
Yes!
But I can't boast of the same. But I'll figure something out. And I'll have an even better view than this.
Well, I wish you good luck.
Really?
Oh, and by the way, I think this rug is perfect here too. I just need to add a rocking chair, because when you're tired, this is the best place to just get away from it all.
Yeah. Look at the cute little house you made.
Hey!
All that's left is to add some nice details, and then the house will definitely be ready.
Yes!
What do you think you're going to do then? Are you going to organize your house? That would be the logical thing to do.
I think I should set up a home for my son first. He needs it more than I do. I will be working for a long time, and he will be able to relax and play games.
Whoa! Hey, why don't we make a bench outside this house? I think it's a lot easier to wait for it to be ready. I might even be able to help you with that.
Whoa!
I mean, there's just the right amount of blocks.
Okay, well, I like that idea. So I'm gonna start by making a bench, and we need to make it bigger so that we can accommodate a large number of people at once.
Yeah.
Just don't do anything bad.
It's time to build a fire. Oops. Sorry, JJ. I think I missed a bit.
What the-
I didn't mean for that to happen, honestly. So stop hitting me. I mean, it ended well, and the house didn't burn down.
Oh.
So stop it.
I don't want Mikey around anymore because he can't even handle a lighter, so it's impossible to trust him with anything complicated. And by the way, I really wish a dog would come in here.
Haha!
Then let's make a big steak for the dog. I feel like it should definitely come then. But did you ever think that the dog's size might destroy everything?
Whoa!
We can only hope that everything goes right. And I'm almost done with the steak, so we can only hope the dog believes the steak is real, and then we can do something fun. Here comes the dog, and look how big it seems compared to us.
Whoa.
It's even a little scary to look at from such a small distance, but I think it's gonna be just fine.
It's weird. I have a feeling something's coming our way. Wait, is that a big dog? It's just a regular dog. We're just small. It's definitely a JJ thing. And now we have to get away from that animal as fast as we can.
Booyah!
Mikey, how do you like my present? You've always liked dogs, so I thought I'd call one of them.
No way!
And by the way, I think it left you a present.
What?
I can't imagine how you're gonna clean that up.
No way! Well, thank you, JJ. How am I supposed to even understand this? It smells so bad in here now. I've got to get this pile cleaned up as soon as possible.
Yes!
And right now, it just seems like a huge pile. It's gonna take a whole team.
Well, good luck, Mikey. In the meantime, I'm gonna go set up my son's house.
Yes!
I think he's looking forward to it, and I hope no one gets in our way, because I'm gonna get my revenge.
Don't worry, we'll keep our eyes peeled for Mikey. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to do that, so make it quick.
Phew.
All right, well, let's not get distracted. Let's see what we can set up here. Of course, he needs a big red bed to sleep in comfortably, and he needs a computer, because that's where he'll study and play games. But don't forget the books. You can learn a lot of interesting things from them. And also, a mirror will not be superfluous here. It will give additional space, and you can keep an eye on yourself.
JJ, how's it going in there?
What the?
I hope you're enjoying me staying out of your way, because you're about to realize you made a very big mistake.
Oh, man.
And I'm going to retaliate very harshly.
I gotta go decorate Mikey's house a little bit. Look, let me help you. It'll go a lot faster that way, and we can rest easy on the work we've done. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Of course I agree.
Yes.
I didn't think you were going to help me at all. But this way, we can get everything set up in just a couple minutes. I still don't trust you a little bit, though. What if you're up to something?
Hey.
You know, I think your house is missing a little bit of cobwebs.
What?
It's a little too normal looking. After all, a house made of dirt is supposed to look like something awful. So, I'm gonna help you pump it up.
No. Stop that right now. How could you even think of such a thing? Now, I'm pretty sure you won't do anything nice for me.
Yes.
So I'll be messing up your houses, too.
That's fine. He's not gonna make it anyway.
Whoa.
In the meantime, I can get on with fixing up our house. It's pretty small, so we should just put in a bed and a couple of decorations. But it's nice to sleep in.
You know, maybe we should have been a little worried about Mikey's words. He could really do something bad. But I'm gonna keep believing the best.
Don't worry, Mikey's not gonna make it. I've got my eye on him.
JJ, I think we are in very big trouble because a phantom has decided to fly in. And considering how big it is for us, we could all be finished. So we need to hide as soon as possible.
That's terrible. He's not going to leave anything here. How do we get him away? Looks like we don't have any weapons on us. So we'll have to hide as deep as we can and hope he just flies away.
Dad, let's hide in the mine. That way he won't be able to get to us, as long as we can survive in there.
It's not a very big mine, but there's plenty of room for us. First, we need to gather a lot of good resources here. We can also try to block the cave so Mikey and his family can't get out. Great! I was also able to find the chests. There's a reason we went down to the cave in the first place. There's even balloons, hopefully some weapons. We can use it to defeat the Phantom. That's a pretty cool bow. And now we can find Mikey. I don't think he found anything good, so there's no way he's gonna be able to fight me back. But I can do anything, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I think I can hear JJ. That's very good. Now we can all get out in one piece. JJ, did you have any luck finding anything?
Oh, no!
We went through the caves and couldn't find anything. It looks like everything's been taken.
Yes!
Mikey, I think you should stay here for a while. Good luck getting out. It's time for us to go back to our homes. I think the Phantom has already left, so there's no threat to us now.
Look, I think every building we had was on fire,
this is bad,
so we're
this
gonna
is
have to
bad.
put it out. Good thing we just found the balloons.
We're gonna put this place out, as long as I have enough balloons, and I'd hate for the Phantom to come back. Although this time, I can fight it off with a bow. I wonder how Mikey is doing. I don't think it's very good, though. They've got to find a way out of the cave now. I've collapsed the floorboards, though. Oh well, maybe later I'll free it up.
I hope my house doesn't burn down completely, because it would be a shame to lose such a good computer.
Hey!
JJ, you can't imagine how hard it was for us to get out of that cave. I had to break the blocks with my hands. That actually hurt a lot. So don't do that again.
And now I want to make a basement. I'm gonna have one, but I'm gonna have a basement. I can make some interesting rooms in it, or I could just store stuff I don't need.
So let's get this basement set up, shall we?
Yes!
I think it could be very beautiful. And of course we should put in a big double bed. But now, there's not as much room as we'd like.
That's okay. I don't need a lot of space.
Seriously?
The important thing is that I can put a couple nightstands and some jewelry in here. That's it. I think this basement looks beautiful, even like this.
You're right. It's cool. And there's a big closet that fits in here too. So I don't have to go upstairs to get them. Oh, and by the way, don't you think you could put a rug in here?
Whoa!
That's right. It's gonna be a nice place to walk around now, and I think we can call it a day. I've got a lot of work to do, so I've got to get it all done, and then I can rest.
Yep.
And now let's set up our house.
Yeah.
All we've been doing is helping JJ. Although we have so little stuff that we don't need any help. And it's really sad.
Don't worry, it'll be beautiful soon.
What?
If you want, I can share my furniture with you, but it'll all be red.
No.
So I don't know if it'll fit you, but it's better than nothing.
Oh no, I certainly don't want your furniture. So you can just put up what I have. And if you try to add a red element to this place, you're gonna get hurt. I warned you.
Hey!
I'm sorry, but I can't not try, and I think it's very pretty. Anyway, I've got enough to do without you, so I better go. I'm sure you guys can handle this on your own.
I think we're going to be in big trouble very soon. It's even started raining blood after all. Look, there's a big zombie.
That's terrible. We need to deal with them as soon as possible. Do we even stand a chance against such big monsters?
No.
I don't think our axes can beat them. Then what do we do?
Listen, JJ, I think I have an idea.
What the?
What if we just shrink them down? I've got just the right weapon for that.
Whoa.
So go ahead and take them down. I want to stay alive after the zombie invasion, too.
Hey!
Well, that's it. Now they're definitely finished. The key is to hit every zombie you can. But they're so big, it won't be a problem for me at all. It's a good thing Mikey had that gun.
Everything seems to be working as it should. And you don't have to thank me for giving you that weapon. Still, a threat like that would be dangerous to all of us. That's why I couldn't help.
We're halfway done.
Yeah.
Now the zombies are small, so I can fight them. But what's left is to defeat them. And I don't think that's gonna be too hard. So I'm gonna go out there and destroy them.
Don't you think these zombies are pretty smart?
What the?
At least because they know how to set up a flight deck.
Whoa.
Maybe they won't be so easy to deal with. But I know you have a powerful weapon. So hope for it.
In fact, they can be handled by hand as well.
Seriously?
But I wanted to try out a very interesting weapon. I just have to get it first. I don't think there'll be any zombies left after I use it.
I can't believe you have a bioweapon. You could really wipe them out pretty quickly. Just don't test it on me, okay? Well, I asked you to, JJ. What if it destroys me?
Don't worry, it'll be fine. And by the way, I think I was able to fight off the attack. So now we can get on with setting up the houses. We should be done with them by now, after all. I'm a little tired.
Hey!
Right. We still have a basement to fix up.
Yes.
Although there's not a lot of room. So I think we'll be able to do it quickly.
I'm actually planning on doing a bathtub in here. So I brought in all the furniture I need. And the coolest part is that it's gonna fit a big bathtub. That's something I've been wanting to do for a long time.
Phew.
And now it's gonna be here.
JJ, don't you think having a toilet and bathtub in the basement isn't very convenient? You'd have to go down and up every time. And after all, this room will be used very often. So I wouldn't do that.
You know, Mikey, at least I have the opportunity to make a cool bathroom like this. You don't. So it makes sense that you wouldn't do something like this. And by the way, that's a nice sink I have.
Well, enjoy your bathroom. In the meantime, I'm gonna do my other house. And I think this time, it's gonna be a lot prettier than yours.
Awesome!
All I have to do is find some good blocks.
What a cool and quick way to set up my bathtub. I have nice towels hanging everywhere, and the water flows just right.
Woohoo!
And now that I'm all set, I can make a trap for Mikey. It's been a while since I've done a prank for him, but for that, they have to go somewhere else in the house. Maybe I'll just get lucky.
JJ, why did you come to me? Anyway, we're going out on business for now, so you can do whatever you want. Just please don't break anything, because I will destroy you.
You're so lucky they're gone. It's safe to make a trap now, but you better hurry.
Whoa.
Because there's no telling when they'll be back.
Don't worry, I can definitely make a trap like that in no time. It's a regular spike pit after all, and I've done it 100 times before, so I can do it with my eyes closed. It's all about hiding it in time.
Also, don't forget to hide everything. Because if you just leave the pit open, Mikey will notice and not get in.
That's it. The trap is set. So now we just have to cover the fans with grass and hide somewhere.
Booyah.
And when Mikey and his family get there, you and I will laugh at them. Wait, have they been this close to us this whole time?
What the-
That's too bad. There's a chance Mikey might have seen me setting a trap,
Oh, no!
and then the whole plan would be over. But I hope he wasn't looking around.
Ah! And how come there's a trap outside our house? JJ, I know this is all your fault. I thought you came to me for a reason. We should have stayed put. Well, I'll get to you in a minute.
Oh, man.
By the time you get out, I'll have time to do what I want.
No way!
I've been thinking, and I realize your village looks pretty bad. So it's ruining our village too. So I need to destroy it as soon as possible.
Whoa.
Don't even think about touching anything I built with my own hands. Do you realize how much time I spent on this? Of course, you never think about anything. Ah! Dad, I think we need to get back at JJ for bullying us like this. But what can we do? I'd just fight them. Why should we fight them when we can just blow up his whole village?
Yeah.
I knew from the beginning that JJ wouldn't leave us alone. So I hid a very powerful weapon. And now it's time.
Mikey, what's that gun you got there?
What the?
Wait, that can't be right.
Oh!
Where'd you get it? Family, we got to go now.
Ow!
Because soon there's gonna be nothing left of this place.
That's it. Now JJ will definitely stay out of our way. Did you think I was just gonna put up with everything you do? I told you you'd regret what you're doing. So just disappear.
Maybe it's not too late to fix it.
No.
I promise I won't make fun of you anymore.
Really?
And I'll even share the blocks so you can build yourself a beautiful village. Just don't destroy us.
All right. Well, I won't completely destroy you,
Woohoo!
but I don't need your help. We'll develop our villages separately from now on. And good luck building something normal on these ruins.